Good day, everyone. Today I'm here to present before you credit notes in Odoo 40. A credit note or a credit memo is a document issued to a customer that notifies them that they have been credited a certain amount. There are several reasons that can lead to a credit note. That is when there is a mistake in the created invoice, or if the customer returns goods, and if there is a rejection of services, or goods delivered to the customers are damaged. So in these cases, credit notes are issued, and then seller sends a credit note to the buyer, that is to the customers. So let's move to our accounting module and see how this credit notes are created. So let's open our accounting and let's create a new customer invoice. So under customer, you can select the invoice menu and click the create button. So you can see the customer invoice form. Let's select a customer. You can see his delivery address. Then select a product for which the invoice is created. So let's fill the invoice line, which contains the product name, label, amount, analytical account, analytical tax if they are enabled, then number of quantities and subtotal and many other details. Okay, and you can see the form here. Then here you can see journal entries with the accounts and the label, then the credit and debit, and you can see the tax grids which is used for the tax report. Then we can add, this is used for automatic creating automatic cut of journal entries. And then under the information we can see some invoice details like salesperson, sales team, then the bank account, then account information which contains company, then incoterm, and many other details like physical position, cash rounding, then okay, post automatically those options. Okay, so here when you confirm the invoice, you can see an option not only for registering the payment and sending it. Here we can see an option to add credit note. So credit note can be created after confirming the invoice and also even after making the payment. So when you click on this, you can see a window is shown, that is to add the credit method, whether it is partial refund or full refund and new draft invoice. So when you select partial refund, it creates draft credit notes and which is pre-filled with the original invoice information. Okay, so can see the credit note is created in draft and can be edited before being issued. And here can see the reason of creating the credit note. Suppose I'm adding mistake in invoice, because there is a mistake that when while creating the invoice, then we can set a reversal date. We can set a specific date of refund, and when you click reverse, you can see the reverse invoice is created in draft. And from here when you click on edit, you can edit the details from here. Okay, suppose I'm changing the price to 250. Okay, I would discuss. And then okay, not price 150. Okay, then can confirm this and register payment. So you can see for 157 payment is done, reversal of invoice is done, payment is done. And here when you come to journal entries, okay, let's select sales. Here you can see a reverse of invoice is created. Reversal invoice is created, and you can see debit and credit and the amount, currency and taxes and tax grid. All the information can be seen with all the accounts. That is all the journal items for that entry can be seen here, and you can fold and unfold it. Okay. Then let's come back to invoice. So we have created a partial refund. So let me create another invoice and confirm this, and I'm registering the payment. So for this amount, payment is registered. That is, payment is done. Then also you can find the option to add credit note, and you can see when you register the payment, that is after payment, if you're creating credit note, you can see the credit method is partial refund, and you can mention the reason. This is because return of goods, or you can add damaged goods, and you can create reverse. You can confirm this, and the payment can be listed. Again, you can, if you go to journal accounting or journal entries, you can find that reverse entries. And in the same way, you can create a full refund. And then reverse. So here, automatically you can see the entries are posted, and you can see it is paid. And when you go to accounting, here you can see the registered customer, the reversal of the invoice. You can see 750 full payment, that is full amount is returned back to the customer, and debit and credit can be seen. And for the previous ones also you can see that journal entry. And there is a third case, that is full refund. That is when you confirm this, you can see full refund and new draft invoice. So let us see what happens. So in this case also you can see a draft invoice, and we can edit this invoice. Okay, and after that we can confirm this. So full refund can be done by editing the invoice. Okay, so the recipe is done. Again, if you go to accounting journal entry, you can find that journal. Now, an invoice, that is credit note, also can be created when you go to, when you come under customers, you can see a menu that is to create credit notes. So you open this, will be able to see all the created credit notes, and also you can create new credit note. So directly you can create a credit note, that is a reversal entry. Directly you can create a reverse entry, that is reverse invoice. If you are interested in knowing more about this or looking for any Odoo implementation or customization in your business, drop your request to odoo@cybrosys.com.